Collaboration is incredibly important to us right across the academy in all of our schools, both primary and secondary. It is a way of our staff and students working together to get the very best results for both our students and our children. The schools are incredibly keen to work collaboratively. They've realised and understand the importance of sharing best practice and working together to get the best outcomes for our students and children.
My name is Caroline Humbley and I am one of the Associate Assistant Heads at Invicta Grammar School, and I'm responsible for creativity and the visual arts at the school. We're working with all of the schools actually across the Trust, and we are doing as many creative, collaborative activities where we're getting students to work together and staff to work together as well. We found that actually by people working together, it really boosts their happiness and job satisfaction. So it's been really positive because of that. It's really useful for the creative subjects and developing their creativity. You put one person's experience together with another, and actually the coverage is so much greater. There's actually a really interesting quote by Paul Romer, and he says that when ideas are shared, they don't add up, they multiply, and that's really definitely the case for creativity.
All of our schools have a student voice programme. We know the importance of hearing the students' voices because they're part of our school and our school community, and we wanted to make sure that they not only had a voice in their school but also a voice in the community and the campus as a whole. We've got shared facilities and we wanted to make sure that they had the opportunity to discuss what they want to do and how they want to collaborate with other schools in the Trust.
So student voice is an opportunity for students to work together to find innovative and creative ways to benefit all students at all three schools.
Often they feel there's a barrier between schools, that invisible wall there, and I think it broke down those barriers, that they believed actually they can collaborate, they can communicate, and they can represent VIAT rather than represent individual schools, which I think is important.
It's nice to see other people contributing to making school life better.
I actually really like it because we get to collaborate with other schools and talk about ideas we could do together.
We've discussed things like road safety, things for the new Year 7s transitioning to here, Valley and Invicta. It's been alright, to be honest. You meet new people with the same passions as you to make a difference.
There was an OECD survey in 2011 that found students that read for enjoyment, so not necessarily for work, actually showed about 1.5 years growth compared to those that didn't.
I always think reading is a life skill, that we're going to need it. It's not just something we ask them to do, it's part of their lives.
We collaborate a lot, don't we? We do. We keep in contact an awful lot.
Spark of ideas.
But it's the sparking of ideas and coming up with things, definitely. In terms of working with the primaries as well, I've been to visit a few of those and seen what resources they've got, and we've been really fortunate at Invicta. I've managed to obtain a lot of donations from parents and families, and so I've been farming some of those out to the primaries to boost their books.
Teaching reading well is essential to our pupils. We have that priority for our trust and for our schools. We know that good reading affects life chances and can affect social and emotional consequences for them. So we invested heavily into Accelerated Reader. We wanted to refresh our libraries. We wanted to be sure that we had high quality text, because that's part of our intent, to produce the best resources for our children to work with. And we wanted to pilot the work of Accelerated Reader in one of our schools. When we did that, we realised that it was an effective programme, and our other 4 primary schools are now using it. It was evident from the outset that the programme was effective in children being motivated and wanting to read, and that has brought about accelerated progress.
I enjoy reading because you can imagine stuff in your head without really having to watch something move or look at something too detailed.
I enjoy reading because it's entertaining and it can just make you laugh, and it has a world inside of it. Having a library is really good because I love just looking at all the books and just like reading the blurbs, and I'm just like, oh, I want to read this one. Oh no, now this one. I used to read like just easy books because I wasn't really a fan back then, but then like now that I've read more and more, I try and read as many different authors as I can because they all have a different technique to pull you in.
So we are really excited at the moment to now have this amazing opportunity to work collaboratively. So far this year already we've been able to do an Invicta versus SST benchball tournament and a Valley Park versus SST football tournament, and it was amazing to see how excited and enthusiastic the students were. So we're really excited for September to be able to do more fixtures and really kind of get that sense of community feel and belonging between all of the students at the three schools. So it's great now that all three schools are on the same campus, we can offer loads of fixtures for next year and really kind of build up that excitement. So yeah, they absolutely love it.
My name is Gilly Gidley and I am the Director of the Valley Invicta Teacher Training. We are delighted to offer many different routes into teaching and successfully have between 20 and 30 trainees each year train with us at one of our schools. We see these opportunities as really vital first-hand experience for the visitors to come in and see lessons happening, and to get the real buzz from being in one of our schools is a fantastic opportunity and a real insight into life as a teacher.
They've been, through the collaboration, able to see how they can be innovative, creative, they can demonstrate their leadership skills, both students and staff, and they have, I think, achieved beyond what they ever thought that they would.